Okay, so now we're on to level 5 of Oddworld Smile Factory, and this one is a bit of an odd one, to be honest. It was the last level that I added, really. Not the last level that I worked on, but the last level that I added. I added it just on a whim. It's really weird. This opening section of the level is actually pretty misleading. It makes it like it's going to be like a really dark and creepy level. And also, look, you can kill the greeters with mines. I think this is the first time that specifically comes up that you have to do that. But yeah, so that's another way. Originally, that was the only way you could kill greeters. But when I did the whole lightning thing where you could blow them up with the lightning, I was like, nah. I'm going to retroactively put the lightning gates in the places where you used to blow up the greeters with mines, because that was such a better death. So yeah, as you can see, actually this level was pretty bright and open, and that was sort of the point of it. With each level I was trying to do something different, I guess. Just each level was just an experiment in seeing what I could do, I guess. And this one was sort of about, I think I was inspired by Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, actually. The way that was sort of a very open game. I haven't played it, but I've seen the footage of it. It was a very open game, and I sort of wanted to recreate that and make it feel big, you know. So that's what this level was sort of designed to do. I don't know if I succeeded that well, but yeah. And as you can, oops, don't go down that ladder. Up, sorry. There's sort of, I love this visual. I took a screenshot of that greeter going down that corridor the other day, and I just thought, oh wow, that's so good. I don't know why, it just looks so good. But anyway, so it's again, much like level 3, you got a 6-door, you know, a 6-door lever gate thing. So we have to find all of the, that was an Easter egg. That was an Easter egg. You hear that laughing? There is a and it's a very, very rare chance that if you get killed by a greeter, you'll get that alternate laughing death sound, basically. That's pretty surprising that I've got that. Oh yeah, there's a glitch in this level. I'm pretty sure in the other levels, and this is how it should be, if a greeter dies and you save it, it'll stay dead. For some reason this level it doesn't do that. So that guy's just respawned for some reason. But it's not, it wasn't really something like worth fixing, you know, because it doesn't affect the gameplay in any way. Unless you'd like do something completely backwards, but yeah. So yeah, that was a rare Easter egg we got right then. Which is kind of surprising, to be honest, but yeah. So, Vickers Conglomerate, Vickers Pharmaceuticals, buy some pills, get some thrills. Of course, that's the company that Irwin and Humphrey work for in Munch's Oddysee. Okay. Hey. So once again, we're just blown up. I like the way, this was unintentional, but it's like a black mark where the mines are. That's just from where the lighting was built, but I love it because when the mines get destroyed, it just looks like they've left a black, you know, mark or whatever. I think that's a pretty good effect. Okay. I don't need to kill that guy. Okay, maybe I do. Whoa. Oh yeah, sorry, you know, one day I'll get better at, like, I'll kill him. One day I'll get better at sort of target systems, because greeters, their lasers go through the walls. I didn't know how to fix that. I think I kind of know how to fix it, but yeah, not in this game, unfortunately. So transfer. The conglomerate has arranged all staff a brand new facility to move us into. This move is immediate. We leave now. All equipment will be picked up later by the interns. So basically, it's just telling a story again of this building being sort of, you know, transferred, shall we say, which we'll find out a bit more later, I guess. I love these cupboards were sort of based on actual, like, what appears in Munch's Oddysee of the Viker cupboards. The textures that I put on them, though, for the bottles and stuff, they're not actually meant to be, like, slanted like that, but I kind of like it like that. It sort of gives them a sort of Looney Tunes, sort of cartoony aesthetic, I guess. Which was not, which I feel like, which Vikers were sort of designed with in mind, that their technology sort of very similar to the Looney Tunes in some ways, like all these gadgets with like arms popping out and whatever. I love this corridor so much. I just think it looks so good. And this was another section that I added to just have like a little greeter chase. I'm pretty sure it's very difficult, if not impossible, to get past this greeter without him detecting you. There we go, he's chasing after me now. Brilliant. Okay. And if you notice, watch the greeters like. Oh, watch the greeters like. See them lights that come on. That's just a nice little bit that I just thought would be fun to add. Just a nice little detail. So, like when they're like they don't know what they're doing, they're just going back to their patrol section. I guess they sort of turn on those lights for some reason. In fact, you'll get a better look here. So he'll stop, and then there you go. So that noise indicates that he's lost track of me, and there. And then the lights come on to indicate, okay, I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm going to go back to what I was doing, because he's lost track of me. So yeah. Right, so that's 2 done. Let's try and get back up there. These sections here. Alright, don't make the same mistake. Oh, that's close. Where is he? So you see it here, the lights will turn on, and he'll just rush back to his patrol spot, and then he'll just stand there for a bit, because why not? It's not meant to do that. For some reason they do that. I don't mind though. As I said a couple of parts ago, the greeters are meant to be glitchy, so it kind of adds up. And I died by a mine, of course. Of course. I think that's first. Is it first time I've died by a mine? I don't know. I've died near enough every way you can, I think, in this Let's Play. I haven't actually, but there we go. Hey, that's easy. Right, so as we can see, we're getting the things there. Again, one of the lights will just turn invisible for some reason. Don't know why. Actually, I know why. I just don't know how to fix it. Or I think I know why. Alright, so this section here is pretty good. This is the platforming section of this level, which is slightly trickier, I think. Hey, that bit's tough. Look at that. That gap is massive. Sometimes I like to do like a little hop and a skip over to the side here. Alright. There we go. Get that. So these lasers are sort of... okay. Sorry, I sort of hesitated then. That's annoying. Yeah, so like, if we go over here, those greeters that I killed earlier will probably be back. Yeah, they are. Don't know why that is in this level. It's, I'm pretty sure it doesn't happen in other levels. Take that. Okay, this has turned out to be timed really well. Hey. Okay. Yep. Yeah, these platforming sections are actually probably one of the hardest parts of the game, to be honest. Just seeing the lighting like reflecting off the greeters is like so good to me. I just love it so much. Just the different effects that you get, you know. Speaking of which, this room here I really like. It's got this really dark feel to it. Okay, I thought you got me then. But yeah, this room just has this sort of, I don't know, it's just this really good effect. Mind you, these greeters, I love the way they just sort of move, almost in like formation. I just think it looks really good anyway. But what we're meant to do here is the old classic laseroo. There we go. Brilliant. I love doing that. It's so good. That's why, like, originally there's tons of sections in this game where you would kill greeters with mines, and when I did introduce the killing them with lightning thing, I just retroactively ended all that mine business up until this level. because just killing them with the lightning is so satisfying. Right, is that... yeah, we're nearly done now. I feel like I'm missing one. Maybe I'm not. No, I can't be, apart from that one of course, but that's what I meant. So let's go for it. Right. This room is like got this sort of green effect. I kind of like that. I kind of like the idea of like the greeters having this sort of Joker-esque thing when introduced to green lighting. So it just reminds me of the Joker with their big red grin, but with like green as well. It's like, I don't know, it's interesting. Once Oddworld Inhabitants did like a competition once, like a fan art Halloween competition to do like Oddworld characters, but in... sorry, I'm going into autopilot mode again. To do like autopilot mode. Okay, whatever. Vickers Laboratories. We know stuff, so you don't have to. I mean, that's very kind of him, isn't it? Now this section, I think I made this section too hard. You know, earlier, or like a couple of parts ago, I said I made the lasers too quick. This section just completely got done for. Like, seriously. Okay, that's easy. Right, so that's... yeah, we can hear the door. That's the final lever then. Sold. The new owners of this building will move in shortly and rebranding and renovation will begin. The conglomerate will announce the grand opening soon. So this is a part of sort of the B plot in the background. Again, about the building. So it seems that there is a kind of renovation, rebranding going on. Do you recognise that symbol? Maybe not. It's not Batman. It looks very much like Batman, but it's not meant to be Batman. Speaking of which, as I was saying about the Joker, Oddworld Inhabitants did a Halloween competition. I'm gonna die, jeez. Did like a Halloween competition where to do like fan art of Oddworld characters. Brilliant. So yeah, now I've died by the weapons testing lasers. That part's really hard. I think I need to make that part slightly easier, because that's pretty tough. That's pretty darn tough. But yeah, they did a competition to do Oddworld characters as Halloween, like in Halloween costumes, and so I drew a greeter as the Joker. That was a couple of years ago on Twitter. So yeah, that was a story. Don't know why it took me so long to say that. Anyway, right. Yeah, man. Yeah, I think this section is too hard. I need to make this easier. It's not impossible. It's also... one of the things that I find annoying is RNGs, like random number generated stuff. If... oh, jeez. Didn't even see him there. And this is very, very random. Because the lasers, like, are on or off. Okay, great, that's brilliant, innit? Yeah, sometimes they can go through doors, sometimes they can't. I guess it just depends on the timing. What was I saying? What did I seriously do that again? Okay, I'm rushing it. You see, this is what happens when you rush things. I kind of like this, actually. The fact that I'm getting, like, rushing my own game. Like I did with, like, Oddworld Soulstorm or whatever. It's quite funny to me. Okay, sweet. Let's try this again. This section is surprisingly easy. I like sort of the vent look. Oh, I'll tell you this. That's why I made that area green. Originally, laughing gas was going to be a gameplay element, and this room is sort of ventilation shaft, I guess, because it was going to be a gas, sort of a gas room, where laughing gas would play a role. But I didn't put it in the game in the end. But my plan was basically the laughing gas would sort of make you go a bit dizzy or something, and it was just. So I guess the intention was just to add make it slightly more difficult. One thing I will say that I forgot to mention is I love this sort of thing of how you sort of go along and just see these greeters through the window, you know, moving along. But yeah, as I was saying, like randomness. When you respawn, the lasers sort of reset themselves of when they're on or off, and it's random. I feel like the way I've set this up here has sort of made it a bit too hard. Like it all depends on when the lasers happen to be on or off. Like here, they're sort of, I'm pretty lucky because they're sort of all on and all off at the same time, near enough. So that's why that was so easy that time. I better not die from the greeters. I'll be so annoyed. Okay, okay. Just take it nice and slow. There we go, there we go, there we go. There we go. Just time this right. Okay, 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 save, save, save. There we go, done it. Okay, and as we can see, that door is open now, so just gotta wait for this guy to go past. It's like waiting for a bus. Okay, there we go. And I just want to put one last electricity greeter in here. Right. Loose lips get stitched. Huh. Well, ain't that interesting? I wonder what that could possibly be hinting to. Well, let's go on to the next level, shall we? So yeah, that was level 5 of Oddworld Smile Factory, and now we will be moving on to the final level.
Hello, follow me.